Does marketing make you crazy? There's so much out there. There's so much to do in marketing, and you might be feeling overwhelmed. Is this you? Maybe you're already marketing your business hard. You're doing all the stuff, but it's not converting. It's not building and growing your business as fast as you would like or as much as you would like. Is this you? Well, in this video today, I want to share with you how to really make your marketing work. I'm going to share with you some of the things to look out for that are out there being taught and in the industry that are keeping people really stuck. And I want to share with you how to put a game plan in place so that literally in 4 to 6 months, you could be influencing your market as the standout authority and expert, and you could be bringing in a lot more revenue and a lot more sales. So stay with me. All right, if you don't know who I am, my name is Carden. I'm a strategic business growth consultant and mentor, and I work with elite coaches and consultants, and I am known for helping to propel them into that $500,000, $1 million, or even beyond faster, but with ultra high fee clients and scalable programs. So if this sounds good to you and you want some help, you can book a call with me at acarden.com. Okay, let's dive in. Marketing. It can make a person crazy, right? What should you be doing in your marketing? Should you be doing a podcast? Should you have a Facebook group? What are you doing on LinkedIn? Should you be writing articles and getting published? Should you be featured in the media? What are all the things? Should I be on Instagram, or should I be on YouTube, or should I be on LinkedIn, or should I be on Facebook? Should I be on Twitter? Should I be on Pinterest or TikTok? It's confusing, right? So I want to help you simplify what you're doing, put a better plan in place so that you can have your best next 12 months ever. Sound good? Let's dive in. So the very first thing you want to do in marketing is just really figure out, what am I trying to accomplish here? What is it I want to lead people to? What is the thing that's going to grow your business? So I always say there are 2 things that you should be leading people to. Only two things. One is some sort of an enrollment process. So this could be a virtual event. This could be a Facebook group. This could be some place where you are going to be able to enroll people into your programs and services. That could be even a webinar, whatever that is for you. Now, I want you to know that everything doesn't work for every type of audience. And this is where a really clear strategy or working with an expert can really help you, because I know the things that will work for certain types of audiences, for certain types of clients, and I know the things that won't. For example, a low ticket funnel is never going to get a high level CEO. They're never going to opt in and buy something for $7 and then as you're trying to ascend them. So funnels don't work for everyone. Everything's sort of a funnel. Like everything is a funnel, right? You've got your top of the funnel where you're attracting people and you're bringing them in. But when I'm talking about a funnel, I'm talking about like a landing page and they have to opt in and give their email. Those things don't work for everyone. They don't work for very, very high level clients. And so if you don't know this, you're going to be sold this bill of goods and you're probably going to burn up a lot of time, energy, and money. And maybe you've already done that. Okay. So everything doesn't work for everyone. And this is where an expert can really help. And this is what I do with my clients. We customize, what do they need to be doing to grow their business? What's going to be the fast track for them? Make sense? Okay, so you want to start with the end in mind. So I always say drive people to 2 things. One would be some sort of a call, okay, where they just can get on the phone with you and you can talk. And now here's the thing, you have to sell everything, right? You even have to sell your calls, even your free calls. You have to sell the free call. It sounds crazy, but you have to realize people are busy and people don't want to just get on things that are going to waste their time. And so everything becomes part of the sale. Believe it or not, you have to sell from the very first connection you make with people. So You want to make sure that you're leading them to obviously a call that could be with you or your team or whatever that looks like. The other thing though is you want to always drive people to some sort of opportunity for enrollment besides a call. So this is where you're offering value, and then from that they have the opportunity to book a call with you or buy from you. All right. And so when you think about this, this would be like, I'm actually doing this with you right now. I could be driving people to this YouTube video to learn about marketing and how to make more sales and grow their business and what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing. And I could be out there promoting this video, right? But in this video, I could have a call to action. But you could also do this on a landing page where people can go right to a landing page and watch a quick video that walks people through your process. So that, again, there's lots and lots of ways, but you've got to know what you are trying to accomplish. So you always start with the end in mind, and you put the strategy in place. Now, here's the thing with the strategy. We're not talking about tactics. Like, it's not about LinkedIn. It's not about TikTok. It's not about Facebook. It's a strategy is about who is your audience? Who are the people you're trying to reach? Where are they? And then what is going to be the best way to reach them? This is a strategy. Okay, so when you figure these pieces out, now you can put the tactics in place to make sure that you can make the strategy work. And see, a lot of people start with tactics and they're throwing a lot of stuff out there and they're trying to see what sticks, and they have no strategy behind what they're doing. A good example of this is I see a lot of coaches and consultants starting a podcast. Now, I love a podcast. I make a lot of money off my podcast, and it's not even monetized yet, although that will be something that I'm doing in 2024. But I make a lot of money off of podcasting, both guesting and being a host. But here's the thing, for a very long time, I didn't. For a long time when I started my podcast, it was just putting value out there into the world. And though people liked it, and I was putting value out there into the world, it wasn't moving people down the buyer's journey. And it was because I had some gaps and some missing pieces in my strategy. And so once I was able to close those gaps and really figure out how to not only put the right people on my podcast, but even move them into an opportunity to work with me or a sales call, everything changed. Everything exploded. It also changed in how I was guesting on podcasts. I started guesting on podcasts where I felt like there could be opportunity for the person hosting the podcast to become a client. And so I have a very different strategy for guesting. And so I just gave you a very gold nugget there. I hope you're taking notes. All right. But here's the thing. If you don't have this kind of a strategy in place, you're just going to be burning up a lot of time and energy. And if we're talking about a podcast or even a lot of things, there's money involved, right? Even if you're building a Facebook group and you have VAs or you have people helping you do that, there's cost, there's money involved in those things. So you don't want to be doing all of this stuff and have it not turning into business for you, right? I mean, that's crazy. So put the strategy in place. Who are the people you're looking for? Where are they? And then how can you reach them? What is going to be the best way to get their attention and reach them? Okay. So this is your marketing strategy. Now here's the deal. There are two sides to marketing. I said you should have two ways to move people. Move them to a call with you or move them to some sort of value where then they have the opportunity to get to experience you and then move into maybe booking a call with you. Now, when you're working at a really, really high level, you have to remember, again, people are not always going to give up their email and their phone number and their name. And so this is why the value first works really, really well. With ultra high level people, value first, and then they are quick decision makers typically. And if they like what they see, they will book on your calendar and they'll be ready to work with you. They will probably go check you out a little bit more to make sure that you're the person that they want to spend their time with on a call. And then once they do that, they will book on your calendar. Here's the thing. They're not often engagers on social media. You won't even know they're out there, but they come across you. They see the right thing because you have a great strategy that gets your thing right in front of them, gets them to take action. And then the next thing you know, they become a client. Happens all the time. But again, you have to understand how people buy, and you have to understand how to attract your buyers. So also there are two sides to marketing that I want you to be aware of. A lot of people are out there teaching, elevate your brand, start a podcast, get featured in the media. Now, I have packages that help people do all of these things. We write their book for them. We get them featured on the cover of magazines. We get them featured in articles. We get their podcast launched. We do press releases, get them across 300 plus channels so they can put those little icons on their website, on their banners, all of those things that we have. I have packages that help people do all of that. But here's the thing. If you do all of that and you don't have a way to move people into buying from you, then all of that is just stuff. So there are two sides to marketing. There's the building your brand, elevating your brand, being seen as the expert, building your visibility, building your credibility, letting people see that you are the authority in your niche. That's one side of marketing. That's what a lot of people are selling, but they're not selling the other side. And this is why a lot of people are doing all the stuff, but it's not making them money. Okay. The other side of marketing is you want to go after now buyers, and now buyers are like 1% to 3%. So when you go after now buyers, this is why I said you want to have a way for them to actually work with you, like move them into something that will give them the opportunity to buy from you, because somebody might be ready right now. So for example, if I said to you, look, would you like to get a book done? And we can get your book done and get you featured on the cover of a magazine and all the things I mentioned. We could do that in about 60 to 90 days. Would you want that? And somebody who's been thinking about that would be like, well, yeah. And I could talk about the fact that they haven't been able to get their book done, but it's holding them back in their business because maybe they want to get on more stages or they want to get more opportunities to speak on podcasts or do those things, but they don't have a book. Well, guess what? We can get it done for you. So now, if that's something that interests you, you're what I call a now buyer. So what would be the next step for you to take to have that conversation with me to see if you're ready to move forward with this? So you want things that can move people to a sale, and you want ways that people can move to a sale. So you want to be making offers, but then you want to be building your brand. So when you're making offers, when you're going after the now buyers, I call this active revenue. This becomes, number one, it's rinse and repeat, right? But this becomes something that you never stop doing because you want that revenue coming into your business on a consistent basis. So you want to keep making offers. You always want to be making offers. Now, I'm not a big believer that you make a million different offers. Okay. I believe in one core offer until you get it dialed in, and then you can add on as your business is going and business is growing. You can start adding new revenue streams. So for example, I just shared that what we call a visibility, credibility, and authority package with you. That's something that I added on into my business. That's not my main business. It's a piece of what I do. It's a revenue stream for what I do. It's part of the media side of my business, but it's not my main business. My coaching and consulting is my main business. But the reason that's so powerful is because I might have people that actually still want that, and I can make that offer, but I didn't always have that. And so you want to add things on as they make sense. Too many people are out there trying to sell too many different things, and it's why they're not getting any traction. Does this make sense? I would love to hear your comments and your feedback right now. Okay, so you want active revenue, so you want to be making offers consistently to get people to take action and buy from you now. But the other 97% aren't ready yet. And so you want to keep nurturing those people, moving them down the buyer's journey. And this is where you need the long game. So there's a short game in marketing, which is the now buyers, and there's a long game in marketing, which is the brand building. This is where you continue to elevate your brand, you continue to grow your audience, you continue to put yourself out there, you continue to show up and give value, and all of those things that build a very robust, powerful brand, okay? That will be around for a long, long, long time. But you need both. And this is where a lot of people are missing out in their marketing. They have a gap here because they're being taught by people, by media people, by all these people to build this great brand. And if you build it, they will come. No, they do not. No, they do not. Okay. You also need revenue and cash flow coming into your business. And this means you've got to be doing the short game as well as the long game. And so when you merge these two things, when you get this in your business and you merge these two worlds, it will explode your business and it will change everything. So I gave you a lot of gold in this video today. What did I say? Let's just recap. You need the short game and the long game in marketing. So you need to be making offers. And I already shared, drive people to two things, either a call or something with value that will then lead them to the next step with you, to maybe book a call on your calendar. So for that could be virtual events, that could be some sort of trigger event, that could be a workshop, that could be a seminar. What is that going to be for you? So it could even be a video on a landing page that goes into your process and how you help people. And it could be a quick 15-minute video that they don't have to opt in for, but you just break it down. You talk about the problems, you talk about the solution, how you're the solution, and hey, book a call. Think about two things that you can drive people to. And then as your business grows and you get traction, you can layer on more ways and more ways that leads can come into your business. So you can continue to add on new platforms. You can continue to add new ways of marketing. You can continue to keep layering on in your business. So you've got people coming in multiple ways, right? I have people that come in from my YouTube channel. I have people that come in from my live streams. I have people that come into me from LinkedIn. I have people that come into me for my virtual events. I have people that find me online because they're Googling certain things and they see that, I know what I'm doing, and because I have a very powerful, strong brand out there, they can go check me out. There's lots of content and lots of things out there for people to check me out before they ever book on my calendar. This is what I'm talking about. So you need the short game, the long game, a way to move people into the buying process or keep them in your ecosystem to continue nurturing them. And so building a list, even though you want to build a list, and there are lots and lots of ways to do this, the old way of building a list, especially with really premium high-end buyers, is like, opt in for this free giveaway thing. That doesn't typically build your list with the right people. And so if you're going after a higher level in your business, and so again, you've got to know this, you've got to understand this. But I gave you a lot of gold today. I hope I really opened up your eyes to marketing, short game, long game. Do them both. Merge those two worlds. Don't buy into if you build it, they will come. If I elevate my brand, they will come. No, you need a great strategy, a great buyer's strategy behind that. But look, here's the thing. You can literally build your influence in a few months. Like, it's crazy how fast you can build your influence if you're willing to do the work. But it's all going to be for nothing if you don't move people into buying from you. Okay? All right. So I hope you found this valuable. Let me know your thoughts. And if you want some help in your business, building your influence within 6 months or less, reach out to me at acarden.com and I will share with you your opportunity for us to work together and do this in your business to explode your business. You have an amazing day. God bless you. Bye-bye.